Today I bring a problem I had a couple weeks ago, and I'm gonna show you how I solved it. The problem is the phrase, I don't have 30 minutes in my day to do something. Let's say, I've heard this a lot. Hey Alex, I don't have even an hour in my day to train. That's the problem I had. I was so focused on my business, I was working, I was creating an offer, I was creating an OS, I was doing everything because I wanted to scale up my business, that I didn't even have 1 second to do any other thing other than eat and work. That's how my days went. But then I started repeating in my head, yo, I don't have time to train. I don't have time to train. And when I looked in the mirror and I saw my flaccid ass body, which right now it looks good, but it's not my standard, you know? It's like very low comparing to my standard. I was like, maybe I need to train. Maybe I need to figure out something here to get a couple of minutes to train. And I was like, let me make 15 minutes of push-ups. Just plain, put on the timer on the clock and do 15 minutes of push-ups. Bro, and that rest. For 15 minutes, I did as much push-ups as I could in 15 minutes with rest. I spent like 2 minutes resting every time I would fail. But I finished that 15 minutes and I got like the biggest pump. I was like so sore for like 5 days. Like I couldn't open my arms without my pecs hurting a lot because I just wasn't training for months. I was working so much that I couldn't even make myself 15 minutes to do push-ups. And that episode changed my mind a little bit, and that's what I bring here. That's how I achieved this solution right here. I know there's people watching this video that have kids. I know there's people that are in university and work. People maybe work 2 jobs, yeah? So none of us really have that much time because we are not born rich and we gotta work for our stuff, yeah? But then you realize you do have time, you're just using your time in the wrong way. Because when I used to say I don't have 30 minutes to train, the reality was I would spend like an hour every day just watching reels, just watching YouTube videos, just joking around. Even though I was very focused in my work, I would make those pauses, you know, those rest sets, you may call it. I'll just watch a quick YouTube video just to ease my mind up, listen to some music or whatever. And then you start calculating, maybe I do have 30 minutes. I'm just using those 30 free minutes to do something else. Maybe I'm watching TikToks. Maybe I'm doing some nonsense. Because you're gonna think like 30 minutes is a lot. But it's not a lot. 30 minutes go by real fast. And if you take those 30 minutes to do something that's strong into your routine, like training is so strong to the routine, it's like the best 30 minutes you could have. Just plain timer on the clock, put the phone down, start training. Boom, 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 boom. Go and drink some water, grab a towel, clean the sweat or whatever. But if you do the half an hour, the 30 minutes, watching TikToks and then doing a little bit of push-ups and then watching TikToks and doing all those stuff, bro, you're gonna do like 30 push-ups in 30 minutes. If you change the mentality and you just do the training, just spend that whole time, you're not gonna do anything unless it's training. Then you're gonna do 300 in 30 minutes. You understand? That's what I realized when I started giving myself 15 minutes to train. Even if I went surfing, even if I went to work like on a focused block, just spend 15 minutes, like very, very concentrated 15 minutes of focused work, like training, push, you know? And that's what I bring here, because we spend so much time scrolling, we don't even know. Bro, even if you have 2 jobs, you're gonna go home, the first thing you're gonna do is what? Answer your texts, that's fine. But then you're gonna open the Reels tab, then you're gonna open TikTok For You page. And you're gonna spend 20, 30 minutes easy. And that's just your way to take a breath. Let me take a breath. That's 30 minutes. So yeah, you have the time. Yeah, you have the 30 minutes. You're just not using it the right way. And this is just a way for me to show you how I changed my way to think. Oh yeah, the neighbor is starting doing it. I'm gonna take advantage of the silent moments to keep my video going. If you don't know, I live in Brazil and my neighborhood is very compact. So my house is right here, just like 5 yards right there, there's my neighbor. Yeah, whatever. So especially if you have so many things to do, like training, spending time with your friends, working on your business, or just working because you have a career, or just focusing on yourself, on your health and your aesthetics, being in shape, being clean. Usually you're not gonna find time for all of those in the same day. But maybe you have that time. You just need to use that time properly. I'm not like those guys that say, yo, it's like you have 16 hours a day to work. You gotta work those 16 hours. You can't rest. That's the minimum you can do. No, I'm not like that. I scroll, I go surfing, I enjoy life. But I still find a way to improve. So I can do the things I like and be successful. And that's what I bring to you here. You have to train. You have to spend proper time with your friends. You gotta call them or you gotta text them. You gotta focus on your aesthetics. You gotta take a clean bath. You gotta shave up. You gotta groom yourself. Yeah. Wash them clothes, do the chores. And of course, you gotta make the money. You gotta pay your bills. That's why having like a time system is so important. That's why I literally set up the studio just to say this. You have 30 minutes in your day. I don't care if you're a guy that works 2 jobs and has kids, which is like one of the most difficult situations to find time. But you always have those 15 minutes that if you just stop everything and do the freaking push-ups, it's gonna be worth it. And of course, a full 2-hour workout in a gym does not compare to a 15-minute push-up session. But 15 minutes of push-ups is way better than 15 minutes not doing push-ups or scrolling or whatever. That's the main point of it. Because I was working so much, I couldn't even focus on other things. I wasn't surfing. I wasn't doing any exercise. And then I was like, bro, I gotta get back to the movements. I gotta go back to exercising because this can't be life. Even if I work 30 hours a day, I gotta find those 15 minutes to get those push-ups in. Do you catch my drift, buddy? I think you do. That's the main point of this video. And I did a Reels actually. It's on my Instagram. Me actually doing the push-ups, like a time lapse of the 15 minutes. And it really worked. So, I don't know, try it and tell me if it worked. That's the point of this video. I just went straight to the point. I hope you liked it. Comment your problems. put your problems in the comments down below so I can make videos about it. Yeah? If you say, yo Alex, I'm having trouble with my girl, she's far away and I gotta work in this place, I gotta make everything happen, please help me, what should I do? I'm gonna help you out, I'm gonna make a YouTube video out of it. Alright? Okay, man. I love you, right? Do you understand that? I love you. Alright. Stay safe, buddy.